Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Warzone. And tonight we are coming to you live from the city. So nice they named it twice. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming from the Barclays Center in New York City. And we are going to get right into this as we kick off another episode of Warzone. And as you can see, Liv Morgan, the lovely Liv Morgan, is making her way to the ring. Tonight she will be taking on the former women's champion, the former Raw Women's Champion, I should say, in Ember Moon. And this promises to be quite the interesting matchup here. I know Liv Morgan's been on quite a rise here in the WWE over the last few months, especially heading into WrestleMania there. It looks like she was picking up a lot of momentum there and gaining a lot of experience as part of the now disbanded Team Rude with Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. And Liv Morgan's had her fair share of run-ins with Naomi, the Raw Women's Champion, and her friend Ember Moon. So tonight, she gets another chance to gain a little bit more experience here. And once again, when you step in the ring with a former champion, I mean, you're bound to come out, win, lose, or draw, you're going to come out of that with, more experience gained as we prepare ourselves to welcome the War Goddess to New York City. And Ember Moon, looking to regain her throne, her spot at the top there. Believe me, she wants that Raw Women's Championship back. Currently around the waist of her best friend Naomi. She doesn't have a big problem with that, but again, like I said, she would much rather it be around her waist. So she looks to head in the right direction here and get a little bit of momentum jump started here with hopefully a victory over Liv Morgan. As Liv Morgan looks like she's pumped up. Ember Moon. Liv Morgan's challenging Ember to step in, but she's going to greet her on the outside here. And she's answered with a steel steps. And Ember Moon not wasting any time getting back into the swing here. She picks up Liv Morgan. Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. And mercilessly just slams Liv Morgan into that barricade wall. And Ember Moon looks like she's here to conduct some business tonight, and the ref gets this match underway. Now again, this is going to be a pretty big match in the sense of momentum here on Monday Night Raw and the Raw Women's Championship standings, obviously. But again, Liv Morgan, she's been making quite the name for herself the last few weeks, and I was very impressed with her WrestleMania showing, but It just seemed to me that she was a little bit more focused on Alexa Bliss in that match rather than trying to pull the title down, as the War Goddess is able to get the one-up here on Liv Morgan. But had Liv Morgan been a little bit more focused and realized what was going on at the time, she may have been able to win that title. Holy God, what a kick by Ember Moon. And here we go. This could be it. That could have been over early, but Liv Morgan showing the fight there. Don't count this girl out. Oh, and a nice leg sweep there by Ember Moon, who's been nothing but impressive since joining the Raw roster. I mean, she rose those ranks. She skyrocketed up the ranks there, and she was able to win that Raw Championship tournament. And again, and I'm going to keep saying it for the rest of her career because it is a huge feat, she was able to top Nikki Bella and AJ Lee in the same night to win that Raw Women's Championship. Also, Alexa Bliss. So that championship was well earned, but again, coming up short at WrestleMania as her friend was able to pull it down. Ember Moon looks to go to the top and hit a big elbow drop, and she goes right into that cover. And Ember Moon gets a 2 count. I thought it was going to be over right there. And she has the ability to put the match away anytime she wants, it seems. She sends Liv into the ropes now and ducks down. And a big power slam! That was a Ron Simmons-like power slam from back in the WCW days. Very impressive by Ember Moon. But again, since WrestleMania, she's kind of been on a slide here, and she's looking to pick up that momentum and get back to her winning ways. But Liv Morgan able to toss her to the outside and knock her off the apron there. And if this match seems to be an indication of how Ember Moon's career's been going since losing the Women's Championship. Seems every time. Oh, nice drop kick into the ring. And she's fired up. But I was saying, it seems that anytime she seems to be stringing some moves together in this match, Liv Morgan's got an answer, and right there. Now, I understand you can't win by submission on the outside, but it's not a bad idea at a 4 count for Liv Morgan to hold that move on Ember Moon as long as she could there, but Ember Moon is a fighter. This woman is the epitome of what it means to be a warrior. They don't call her the War Goddess for nothing. She has earned that nickname. She just keeps coming, and she is one tough competitor. But Liv Morgan, again, I'm seeing a lot of new moves in her arsenal, such as this. Oh, stretching the chest and the deltoids and traps of Ember Moon there on the ropes, and a big bulldog. And Liv Morgan has got the momentum in her corner now. She going for the cover. Obviously, she hasn't done enough damage yet, but not a bad idea to go for the cover. You never know when you're going to catch somebody sleeping. And like I said, Ember Moon just seems to be fighting an uphill battle. Anytime she's able to string some momentum together, she just gets shut down for whatever reason, and she seems to me that she's struggling a little bit. I don't know if that's the case or not. And again, here she's up top, and she has made her living from that top rope with what's about to come. The moon is here, and there's an eclipse, and this match is over. No one has ever kicked out of that move, and I don't expect them to tonight. However, Liv Morgan was so close to the rope, she was able to reach under, and that does constitute a rope break. The referee's explaining that to Ember Moon right now. You gotta get her out from under those ropes to get that victory. And speaking of ropes, Liv Morgan's all over him right here, and she's still in a world of trouble. Ember Moon's able to maintain control, and she hits a big splash from that middle rope. And that looked like a bit of an awkward landing, but she's going to go for that cover because it looked like it hurt, obviously. And she gets a 2 count here. Ember Moon is so close to victory, she can taste it. Again, all she wants to do is just get this first win. She has yet to win a match since losing the Raw Women's Championship. She just wants to get that first title win under her belt and string something together. But Liv Morgan's making it awfully difficult on her tonight, and she's fired up here. Liv Morgan's looking to rise those rankings as well. She's tired of being a bottom feeder. She doesn't see herself as the bottom of the barrel type competitor. She believes that she has star power inside of her. And she's stretching Ember's shoulders out again. Oh, that is a nasty move right there. She's got the knee planted directly into Ember's back, but the strength advantage lies on Ember Moon's side. She's able to power out there, but Liv Morgan keeps fighting back. And we got a pretty good back and forth here. Oh, what a nice shot there by Ember Moon to the gut. Whips her into the corner. And Moon might be setting her up here for that handspring clothesline. And she's got the head of steam, and that's exactly what it is. And usually that is followed up by the eclipse. And Ember Moon has got this crowd in the palm of her hand, and she is fired up. I'm not sure why she's not going for the cover or trying to put her away. Maybe she's got something else in mind. Delivering those heavy chops to the chest of Liv Morgan. And another. And Ember Moon with a shot that knocks Liv Morgan out of the ring. And what is she doing here? Off the ropes. Oh, and a suicide dive. Hits the target. Ember Moon executes the suicide dive to perfection. Sends Liv Morgan back in the ring, and that may be enough to put her away. That was a nasty collision on the outside. 1, 2. Oh, and Ember Moon once again within an inch of winning this match. But Liv Morgan showing why she should be taken seriously here on Raw. And again, I do know I keep saying Raw and we're on Warzone, but understand that Warzone is Raw's new sub-show. This is our new sister show that we're going to be bringing to you sporadically. Liv Morgan with a nice running neck breaker there. She's setting her up for another bulldog. Liv Morgan believes that's enough. That's enough to put the former champ away, and we got one. And that's all she's going to get as Ember Moon powers out, gets those shoulders off the canvas. And Liv Morgan seems to be in disbelief, but she's wanting Ember up to her feet now. Oh, and a code breaker! Liv Morgan delivers a code breaker, and that could be it. Ember Moon 1, 2. Oh my God! At the very last second, Ember Moon was able to get that right shoulder up. And I thought we were going to see a major upset here. And Liv Morgan, wisely, continues to stay on Ember, not giving her a chance to breathe. And a nice springboard leg drop catches Ember's face. And she follows it up with an elbow off the ropes, and Liv Morgan has got a head of steam here. And now she's kind of trying to rile the crowd up a little bit. Again, make no mistake, the WWE Universe can definitely affect the way a match goes. Whether they're with you or against you, I believe they do have the ability to power these guys in the ring. Ember Moon with a nice reversal, and another super kick there catches Liv Morgan sleeping. And Liv Morgan once again able to reach out this time and grab those ropes. And you're seeing the ring awareness here. Liv Morgan is developing right before our eyes over the last few weeks and months. That is something I don't believe that you would have seen out of this woman 2 months ago. But again, with the experience that's gained with every match and every week. Ember Moon off the ropes. Bang! With a big forearm. Running forearm. Puts Liv Morgan down on the mat, and Ember's throwing some hands and fists here. Oh, and a gut shot. But Liv Morgan is not having it. And again, another bulldog for Morgan. And as become routine, she looks to follow it up with a pinfall. And again, she only gets maybe a 2 count there. She's going to have to do more than that to put the War Goddess away. Very, very impressed with Liv Morgan in this match and how far she's come so far. But again, Ember Moon is one of the toughest customers in the business here. Oh, and she catches her out of nowhere! Another code breaker! Liv Morgan, 1! That could be it! 2! Ember Moon! That's it! And Liv Morgan with the upset of the century tonight! Liv Morgan has just defeated the Raw Women's Champion, the War Goddess, Ember Moon. Legitimately. I'm kind of in shock here, folks. I did not expect that coming into this match tonight. Anything can happen in New York City, we know that, but Liv Morgan will sleep well tonight knowing that she is on a roll. And Ember Moon on the opposite end of the spectrum, she's going to have to reevaluate some things and get her shit together, so to speak. Congratulations to Liv Morgan. I look forward to seeing where your career goes, girl. But later on tonight, keep in mind our main event, we're going to have Xavier Woods taking on the newly acquired Raw free agent Velveteen Dream. But up next, we have the debut of Mojo Rawley. He'll be taking on the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. That match is next. And we welcome you back once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for continuing to join us here, as it is our pleasure to bring you this WWE action here on Warzone. Proudly brought to you by Fox Sports. And speaking of sports, this guy, Mojo Rawley, oh my. And Samoa Joe. Again, I mentioned this man does not get paid by the hour. Samoa Joe desecrating the debut of Mojo Rawley here. Mojo Rawley came over in the Superstar Shakeup with Zack Ryder as they were part of the Hype Bros at the time, and that of course has been disbanded as Zack Ryder, he's got other things on his mind. But Mojo's got to get his head in this match. He's going to focus on being a singles competitor here, but tonight was not the night to begin this journey for Mojo. Samoa Joe, again, that's the wrong guy to be in there with. In recent weeks, we've seen Samoa Joe just destroy his competition. Tony Nese and Kurt Hawkins, Samoa Joe is just walking through everybody since making his Raw debut. And there you see Mojo charged at Samoa Joe, but Joe had an answer. And appropriately, that fire spitting, just like the fire in Samoa Joe's eyes here. Again, this man does not wait around. He didn't even want to wait for Mojo to get in the ring. Attacking him from behind. And going to work with the Uranagi. Finally, these guys have made it to the ring, and Samoa Joe is in 100% control. And, again, this usually leads to bad things for whoever is on the other side of that ring. Oh, and a heavy knee there. Mojo's down in the corner, and Samoa Joe's setting him up. And he's going to whitewash that face of Mojo Rawley right there. And if you're not familiar with Mojo Rawley, I mean, this guy is at an energy level of 110%, 24 hours a day. But when you're hit from behind, you know, and you're in there in a ring with somebody like Samoa Joe with the experience and the viciousness and the rage that he carries inside of him, all I can say, it doesn't matter who you are, man. Just good luck. Good luck with your life. Good luck with the next 5 minutes here. And Samoa Joe's got Mojo Rawley in trouble as he hits a German, but he holds on. He holds on and hits that full Nelson suplex. And you know what comes next? That straightjacket German suplex. That's called Welcome to Mohawk Village. And Samoa Joe is taking care of business here in record time tonight. Delivering a few heavy shots so Mojo Rawley doesn't forget this ass whooping. And Mojo, we're seeing a little bit of spirit here as he fights back. But Samoa Joe is able to counter out. Looked like it was going to be a power slam there, but Samoa Joe was able to counter into a Russian leg sweep. And there may just be too much damage done already. And Samoa Joe's got it locked in. The coquina clutch. And Samoa Joe, he's got the legs wrapped. And once Joe gets you down on that mat, there's nothing left to do, baby. Blackout or tap out, and Mojo Rawley chooses the latter. Live to fight another day as he taps out to the Samoan submission machine tonight. And again, another grade A ass whooping from Samoa Joe. Who is going to be able to stop this man? Take a look here. He's got those arms wrapped around the neck and those legs. The legs are the key. Squeezing the air out of Mojo, whatever the hell his name is. We'll learn it in the coming weeks, I'm sure. But Samoa Joe is, excuse my language, he is not to be fucked with. A very, very impressive victory here by Samoa Joe, and looks like he's got a microphone. And this man has got something to say. And when he's got something to say, I suggest we listen. And you heard it here first, folks. Samoa Joe is ready to climb the ladder. He is begging for better competition. And you gotta say, he's got a case to be made, as he's been more than impressive since debuting here. We take a look back here as we see Naomi trying to comfort her friend Ember Moon after that shocking loss to Liv Morgan. And Ember Moon doesn't seem like she's in the mood to talk. Well, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on the prize as our main event's coming up next. Xavier Woods will be taking on Velveteen Dream. Again, up next. And we welcome you back to the Barclays Center once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's been quite an eventful night here so far, as we've seen a very surprising upset earlier when Liv Morgan was able to defeat the War Goddess Ember Moon in our opening match. And then, of course, just moments ago, Samoa Joe completely just dismantling Mojo Rawley. And then reaching out and begging the GM CM Punk for better competition, you know? And I can't blame him. Seems like it's just been a little too easy here for Samoa Joe lately. That's not the way Samoa Joe likes it. But once again, we're going to switch gears here and lock in for our main event of the night. As you see Xavier Woods here, uncharacteristically, coming down to the ring alone. I mean, he's got Francesca there, but again, you're not going to see Kofi Kingston as he's joined the SmackDown brand with the likes of 24K. And I'm not sure where Big E is, as we haven't seen hide nor hair of him since WrestleMania. So quite a rare sight. Xavier Woods coming down to the ring alone. And he will be taking on Raw's newest acquisition in the Velveteen Dream, who has already put his fingerprints on this show. Velveteen was able to pick up a victory and earn his way into the King of the Ring tournament coming up here. Very impressive debut by Velveteen Dream last week. And again, the sky's the ceiling. The ceiling is, you know what I'm trying to say? This guy's potential is through the roof. You know, the sky is the limit for what he can do. I mean, he's a very large man, very muscular, very, very athletic. But I mean, sometimes you'll notice he'll move around the ring like a cruiserweight as well. And I've told a few people this before, but in my personal opinion, just the way that he moves around the ring really, really reminds me of the late great Macho Man Randy Savage. The way he's able to just hop up on those turnbuckles and hit that diving elbow and to perfection, right on the mark. But he's also got that psyche, you know. He can really get inside your head. There's a lot left to be discovered about Velveteen Dream. Let's put it that way. he's still sort of a mystery, as he's not sure what the hell that was to open this match, but damn sure know that was a spinning heavy right hand. And that just turned Xavier Woods inside out. More importantly, just caught him off guard there, not expecting it. Oh, and another heavy shot in the corner, but Xavier Woods doing what he needs to do and fighting out of there. Velveteen's not having any of those punches as he shoves Xavier off. And he follows it up with a Luthez press. And this guy, like I said, he can go. He's got the power, he's got the agility, he's got the speed. Charisma for days. He's putting the boots to Xavier right now. And Xavier Woods is in trouble early here, as Velveteen is in complete control. Again, there's not a lot we know about this guy. He's just a little bit off, you know. He's got the very flamboyant style. He's in your face, but he's just so colorful, you know. But there's just his actions in the ring do the talking. Look, I mean, right there, just laying out Xavier Woods, a ring veteran who's been around, and Velveteen is just making him look like a tough enough rookie here. Look at that, he just hops right up on the turnbuckle, and here we go. Oh my God! And Velveteen from the top to the outside, putting all that weight down on Xavier Woods. Now Velveteen is just whipping him around, throwing him in that barricade. What an impressive specimen this man is. But again, we got to talk about Xavier Woods here, and where's the New Day? Where does the New Day go from here? You know, do Big E and Xavier just keeping on without Kofi, or do they find a replacement, or, you know, are we still going to be able to stock those bootios, or what? We got a lot of questions surrounding Xavier Woods and the New Day. And I got to tell you, I have even more questions now that I'm seeing Xavier out here without Big E. Oh, and a nice flapjack there as Velveteen sends Xavier damn near into the lights here at the Barclays Center. Getting him up to his feet, and another shot there! This one not quite as massive, but still doing the damage. Xavier Woods might be out. Velveteen hops up on the top as only he can. Delivers that elbow drop. And good night. That could be dream over. 1, 2, and that is going to be it, folks. Velveteen Dream continues to impress and continues to string together some victories here. And this man heads into the King of the Ring with a world of momentum. Could he be a rookie sensation? He's offering the olive branch here, and Xavier Woods, that's some good sportsmanship, ladies and gentlemen. That's not something you see much of anymore, but Xavier Woods obviously sees the potential in this man. Wait a minute, what is this? Is that Big E? Big E is making his way out here, and this, again, as previously mentioned, this is the first time that we've seen this man since WrestleMania. And it looks like, I can't tell if he looks like he's in a bad mood. I don't know. He's probably just coming down here to congratulate his friend. Maybe they're going to offer Velveteen a spot in the New Day? I don't know, but this is interesting, folks. Hopefully we get some questions answered here. And Big E staring a hole in Velveteen. And Velveteen looks like he's made his decision. He wants nothing to do with Big E, and Velveteen is getting the hell out of here. Well, we'll have to wait and see if the New Day was extending the offer, the invitation to Velveteen. But as for now, Big E locks eyes with Xavier Woods. And I don't even know if these two have spoken since WrestleMania, but they're face-to-face here for the first time since WrestleMania, since the New Day has lost its member, Kofi Kingston. Now, wait a minute! Big E! Big E's got him up, and he hits a big ending! Big E has just fucked over Xavier Woods here hardcore tonight! What did I just see? What in God's name am I watching right now? Big E, he picks Xavier to his feet. He's not done. He throws him in the corner here, and he's lining him up. Big E sends him into the ropes, and oh my God! Big E just Mack trucked Xavier Woods. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. My God, we have questions out the ass that need answered here. Join us next week for Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Good night.